Okay, so first thing I wanted to talk about here, just something I want to briefly bring up is you have this blog post from everyone's favorite developer from the Netherlands, Mr. Ask himself, writing an article on his blog titled "Is Tetris Legal?" A great question to ask for us Tetris folk, because we do a lot of line walking with our shit, and as you can see here, if you skim through it, I've skimmed through this like 3 times, so I'm just gonna kind of talk about what I see as like it comes up. So, you know, obviously inspired by this Tetris movie that came out. I still haven't watched it. I honestly don't know if I will watch it, but just something there to think about a little bit. And then you have the classic line from the United States Copyright Office. Copyright does not protect the idea for a game, its name or title, or the methods for playing it. Nor does copyright protect any idea, system, method, device, or trademark material involved in developing, merchandising, or playing a game. Once a game has been made public, nothing in the copyright law prevents others from developing another game based on similar principles. I think just talk about the classics, like you can't copyright it because of this. Patents protect shit for 20 years. It shit would have expired because Tetris is old. Tetris is old as hell. Concept's fucking old. I think we're even getting close to the point where the original Tetris guideline would have expired, under a patent, or that might have already happened. Actually, it's fucking 2023. That's crazy. And then here we have the trade dress thing, in which trade dress only works for non-technical aspects, and everything about Tetris that is put into fan games is normally technical, so they can't do shit. They can't use the logo. No one does. And the main point that Ask brings up is, like, with a game like Tetra Online, you have the Steam thing, right? So basically, Tetra Online was distributed through Valve and Steam, and the Tetris company can walk up to Valve and be like, "Hey, motherfucker, you're distributing this thing that looks like my shit. Take that shit down, or I'm gonna sue the shit out of you and this poor little guy trying to make the game." And Valve's like, "Nah, brother, I gotta spend all my money on CSGO and Dota and neglecting 3 of our other franchises." Yeah, that shit gets taken down. So there's a nice little classic. But since Tetrio, you just go to this little website and it's independently operated, that means also have to take or Tetris would have to take good old Oz to court, and they are probably gonna lose, so they're not gonna do that. And as such, they're not gonna waste money. But you know, you can waste your money on, as is noted in this article, Tetris Waffle Maker. If your regular waffles aren't good enough, or for some reason you're crazy and you want to build edible DPC, because you're that obsessed with Blitz mode, there you go. There's kind of our first little topic there. Just a little bit of a short one, but yeah. Moral of the story is, Tetris company really likes their property because they can license their brand and make money by doing no work on their own except hiring like 2 PR people, which is kind of fucking crazy, man. Like, imagine that. It's fucking that's a wild way to make a ton of money, and they don't want people to get under the impression that they can make products anywhere near this game that does not involve, you know, walking up to Blue Planet and handing them a wad of cash or a profit share. So, yeah, Hank Rogers needs more money, is basically the moral of the story. Hank Rogers needs all of your money. Every single dime that you have, he wants it if you want to make shit with Tetris. There you go. Is Tetris illegal? Probably.